Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is InsideAgameR and welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 here with the on-air series. We're on episode number 20. So it'll be a short live stream tonight. It'll just be a short flight. It should take about an hour all in. That is the idea anyways. Hello to everyone in chat. Top Aviation, hello mate, welcome. Kurt is hard, of course. We need you here. Welcome, welcome. Richard, hello. Radar Robbo, I am Spartacus. Alright mate. Whatever floats your boat. Spaghetti Raver, you're mad? Okay, that's not good. Hayden Taylor, hello mate, welcome. Haven't seen you on a live stream before. I think this might be the first time, but welcome, welcome, welcome. And Andrew Roberts, of course, Evening Troops. Hello everyone, hello, hello. Hopefully some more people might come and join us. I'm streaming a little bit earlier than normal. This will be kind of the theme for the next week or so. But anyways, look, it is what it is. Okay, so what I've decided to do, we're going to take the Grand Caravan. I don't know if any of you are following my series on air, but if you're not, doesn't matter. So basically, we're going to be flying where we are today at... Where we are today? I don't even know myself. Where are we? We're going to MDSD anyways, I know that. Where are we? MDSP, I think. Oh no. MDPP. Okay, we're in MDSD, sorry. And we're heading off to MDPP in the Dominican Republic. That's the idea. So we are going to be taking 3 technicians and we've got some army personnel. So we're taking 6 people. So we're going to load the aircraft. Fuel-wise, I don't think we, you know, we'll fuel up while we're here. Why not? Confirm fuel and let's get them going. Spaghetti Raver, it has been a while since I've been here. Is it, you were there in the last stream? I'm sure you always kind of poke your nose in every now and again. Wow, this is slow. I've noticed everything's running a bit slow tonight. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Am I having internet issues or not? Hopefully not. Hopefully there's no lag for any of you guys. We do have a storm outside, so that might be why. But I think on air's struggling. I don't know if they're doing server updates. So I went into this earlier on today and it was kind of battling. So look, we'll give it a couple of minutes. We'll see what it does. We'll see how it does. So how is everyone? Is everyone having a good week so far? Well, we must be midweek now, Wednesday. Wow, this is really taking a long time. The longest transferring work to apron I've ever seen. So yeah, on air is struggling. Come on air, we can do this. So we will be taking the Grand Caravan, which we've been using currently. Once we get to America, I think we will be changing to the King Air or the TBM. I did put up a poll. I think the King Air won. I'll have to check the poll again, but yeah, I think the King Air won. So we will buy a King Air once we get to the States, and we're going to use that for our level 5 jobs. That's the plan. On air, you let me down. Right, 1 second guys, let me just cancel and see what's going on. Okay, well, we loaded it back. We'll see what happens. Hopefully this is not going to stop us from flying today. Either way, we'll just make the flight. It doesn't matter. But it'd be nice if it actually works. I think they're having a server issue. Everybody, you're very quiet in the chat. Are we sleeping or what? Okay, down to our aircraft. We are taking the Grand Caravan. Must be a tree burning outside the building. Yeah, I did think about playing that again tonight. Yeah, look, it does seem like it is struggling just a little bit. Come on. There we go. That's not what I want. I already have the job for that aircraft. I clicked on the wrong thing. Okay, we're going to take our people. We're going to fuel her up. And we're going to try and fly now. Since I'm trying to find an Easter egg in a game. Okay, mate. I think you should get a longitude. Longitude. Could be. Okay, so we've got a bit of time here to go. We are going to today... MDPP. That's where we're going to. Gregoro Lupurion International. We're going to a big airport. Okay. Got a bit of time for this yet, so we can't do much for a second while that loads up. I will be using Pilot2atc. I will be showing you a little bit more about that. Jesse, hello mate, welcome. How was your load that I sent you on American Truck? Did you take the bulldozer? Longitude. Yeah, I could get a longitude. I suppose it would go a bit further. Get the TBM. Yeah, I think people want me to get these planes because they don't really understand the systems and they want to learn the systems, because out of all my tutorials I didn't touch the TBM or the King Air for no reason. I don't mind flying them. I prefer the TBM over the King Air myself, but a lot of people like the King Air because I think the King Air is just a little bit easier to fly. Okay, passengers are in, everything's good. Let's go to the tracking page. I don't know what time I have the game set to, so we'll find out in a second. Hopefully it's okay. Okay, so here we are in the Dominican Republic. This is where we're going. We're literally going from here to here, but we will be taking off from 17, I believe. Takes us around, quite a long way round, so it does take a while. For some reason, I went nuts and sent me back to Vegas, but I did some jobs in Vegas. Oh, okay, mate, no worries. That's strange. Okay, let's start tracking. Is it tracking? What do we reckon? Okay, let's bring up... Oh, no, it's nighttime. That's not what we wanted. This is a terrible start. Okay, what we're going to do is abort the flight. What time does it make it in-game? 2017, so we need to go back a few hours.
Flight aborted by user.
We'll get there, guys. We'll get there. Okay, we want it to be quite early in the day, don't we? I don't want to be doing any night flying. Now the good thing is the Caravan should be all fully loaded. It is. We can fly now. That should fix that. We're going to MDPP. We are flying ourselves. Never do live streams with animals, kids, and Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. That's pretty much my problem in life, isn't it? Every time I try and live stream this game, something bad happens to me. That's why I don't play it live. But anyways, look guys, we're good, we're good. Okay, now let's see, has that changed our game? Aha, it's a little bit better. It's a bit dark. I'm going to take off my own shades for a bit. Okay, so here we are. What time is it? Here is our lovely aircraft. I just want to show you the Pilot2atc. Just to show it off a little bit. So basically all we've done today is I validated the flight plan already. So look, we'll be coming out of here. There's no departure out of here. There was no SID. Hopefully that's not going to cause a problem. I found that sometimes this does cause a problem, but I found in these islands there's no real SIDs for them. And then we're going to be taking the Beeper-1S, and we should be taking an RNAV approach. Now on the last on air I tried to do an RNAV and the aircraft went in circles. So this is a good test. How's the bird doing? Have the parrot? Yeah, he's good. The problem is that I use a green screen, but I'm going to change it to a blue screen so the parrot can come sit with me. Flying longitude in Australia while watching, it's so fast. Yeah, it is. It's pretty fast. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're just going to file that flight plan. We're cruising at 10,500 today. Okay, that's good. So that's all filed. It's all connected. All of this should be pretty good. So if we just go into the aircraft and let's get some power systems on. And we can listen to ATIS this morning. See what ATIS is saying about the weather. And actually we are going to need... Okay, let's just get ATIS on first.
Las Americas International Information Victor. 20 Zulu winds are light and variable. Visibility 6 miles. 1,700 scattered. 7,000 broken. Temperature 26. Dew point 24. Current altimeter is 29901. Arriving and departing runway 17. Las Americas.
Okay, so we are departing from 17, which is down here. So we will be flying out and we'll have to go around. Okay, so all I've done is I've set up our RNAV. We're going to be taking RNAV 8Z and we should be taking the transition of BPAD. Now, just so you guys work out how I'm doing all that kind of stuff, here we go. I brought the chart up here for you from Navigraphs. So as we come in, this is BPAD down here. We should be coming in from here. We'll be at 5,000 feet by BPAD. And then we'll come down. So P53... 351 we'll be at 4,000, and at Kelso we have to be at 3,000 where we should capture the glide slope. Okay, so by Kelso 3,000. What have we got today for our minimum? 660 is our minimum. That is fine, we'll keep an eye on that as we go. If we do need to, there's only PAPI lights here. Okay, that is fine. Everything is good. Course 083. Now by me actually inputting this now here into this, that's all I've done. So RNAV 8Z BPAD. So all we're going to do is click on that again. Going to scroll down to load. No, don't want to activate it. I messed up my GPS now, haven't I? Nothing is ever as easy as it should be. Okay, now the GPS has stayed. So if we have a look here, so we should be coming out. We don't have any SIDS or stars coming out of here, so we'll fly this manually, join on to here, start climbing to 10,000 feet. And here we go, BPAD, P351, Kelso, etc. So this is correct. We're all good. So that is all good. We'll see what ATC and everybody says to us. So what we'll do, we'll bring up the ATC. It's like VATSIM, but it's like live ATC, yeah. So that's basically what I'm using instead of using the game's ATC. So look, I'm going to talk to it, and it should talk back to me. That is the idea anyways. InsideA024, ready to copy VFR clearance.
InsideA024 cleared VFR to Mike Delta Papa with radar advisory service at 10,500 feet. Squawk 6414 advise of altitude changes en route. Departure on 124.3.
Cleared VFR to Mike Delta Papa maintain 10,500 feet squawking 6414.
Okay,
Departure on
so they have given us our clearance to go straight up to 10.
InsideA024.
InsideA024 rear back correct. Altimeter 2991 expect runway 17 advise when ready to taxi.
Altimeter 2991 expect runway 17 InsideA024.
So it has given us the exact one that I thought we'd be going from. 17, bit of a long taxi, but it doesn't matter. 10,500, that's what they're giving us our clearance to. That is good. Okay guys, so let's just we can throw on our beacon here. We can put the fuel boost on, ignition on, and we're gonna just ask ATC now for our engine start. InsideA024 ready for engine start.
InsideA024 engine start approved.
Engine start approved InsideA024.
Okay, engine start.
Your flight will be monitored until you land and shut
So
down
where's
the
this
engine.
airport? So we are in the Dominican Republic near Santo Domingo. That's where we're near. And we'll be going to the north of the island. That's where we're heading to go, okay? Okay, so engine start. Perfect, guys. InsideA024. Request taxi to runway 17.
InsideA024 taxi to runway 17 via Echo 4, Charlie Echo November Tango Romeo Alpha Lima, North Taxiway, Echo 1, hold short runway 17.
Taxi to runway 17 via Echo 4, Charlie Echo November Tango Romeo Alpha Lima, North Taxiway, Echo 1, hold short runway 17 inside A024.
Okay, so we just had our taxis. That is awesome. I am ignoring the chat for a few minutes, guys, because there's a lot going on here with takeoff. Just make sure everything is settling in nicely. Okay, the revs are sorting themselves out. Ignition back to normal. We have set up our GPS. You can see the G here, so that's what we want. So we know that the glide path for the RNAV is going to work. We are going to want to turn on our taxi lights here. We do actually need a pushback, unfortunately. Inside A024, ready for pushback?
Inside A024 pushback approved.
Pushback approved inside A024.
Here we go. Now the only thing I'm going to do, it's not what you'd normally do, I'm just going to bring this down to RPM because the plane will try and take off. Let's see how this pushback goes. Hello Mr. Killer Bunny, welcome, welcome, welcome. Are you live on Microsoft Flight Simulator? No, I am playing single player currently while I do these kind of flights, but I'm going to be doing some multiplayer flights. As always, we've got to love Microsoft Flight Simulator. No, he hasn't. There we go. Sometimes you let go of the handbrake, he fixes himself. This is a pretty big airport, actually, really. We might even get a night landing in this rate. Jesse, yes, there is a bot there now. That is actually thanks to Total Aviation. He was the one that suggested that bot for the jobs. I didn't even know if it worked yet, so it's nice to know that it's working. I haven't even had a chance to look. So yeah, I'm glad that that is working. Okay, we're just going to stop the pushback. It's going to take forever otherwise. Okay, so let's just make sure everything's okay for us to move down. We do have people on board, so seatbelts on, smoking. We can put the cabin light on for them if we want. Put on our navigation light. We'll put on the strobe light once we're down below and put our landing lights on. Everything else is looking okay. Systems are good. Our route is set. Okay, guys, let's start making our taxi. I just want to make sure I've got my Pilot2atc on the other side up. There it is. That is my savior. Okay, let's sit up in the aircraft a little bit. And let's start making our way down to runway 17 without crashing into too many planes or people. So as you can see, I actually don't have any throttles on. This plane will pull itself quite a lot. That's why I've taken the RPMs and stuff down. But it is very strong. Okay, can I taxi down there? I can't remember, or do I have to go all the way down? I didn't actually bring up a map of the airport, so just double check. Oh no, there's a runway that goes alongside it. All I needed to know. It works, it puts the message in dispatch. Yeah, that's good. Like I said, I activated it earlier. After you mentioned it, I found out about what I had to do, so I did look into it. So yeah, I'm glad that works, guys. That's nice. Okay, it's going to be a nice flight here. Could be a night landing. I hope it's not a night landing. Okay, what we're going to do, I'm going to set the flaps to 1. Flaps are set. We really don't need this whole runway, so we may come off down here. No. we better go down because the ATC will work automatically. It smells like gingerbread. My ATS has finished downloading now. Oh, awesome, mate. Well, as soon as you need jobs, we'll get you working. Okay, we're here now, down at the runway.
Inside A024 contact tower on 118.1. Have a good morning.
Tower on 118.1 inside A024.
Okay, landing lights on, taxi lights off, strobe light now on, cabin lights all on, pressures are looking good. Flight director can now go on. Okay, so we're going to come out of here, take a right as soon as we leave. Okay, we're going to move that up now in just 2 seconds. We just need to now contact the tower, just make sure to tell them that we're ready now for takeoff. Inside A024, ready for departure runway 17.
Inside A024, winds are light and variable, cleared for takeoff. Runway 17, squawk 6414.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 17 squawking 6414 inside A024.
Okay, perfect. Okay, we'll put up our RPMs again now. Lights are set, flaps are set. Okay, all controls are good. Okay, checklist done, guys. I think we're ready to go. We've been cleared for takeoff. Okay, 50% power. We keep that nose down a little bit. Full power. We have movement. Rotate around 70 knots today. $65.70 and rotate. Positive climb.
Time logged.
We're going to start making that right turn now. We will not put flaps up until we get airspeed over 100. Brad Hoffman, your friend is here. Hello, mate. Are you a pilot in real life? Technically, I'm a pilot of some sort. I pilot buses. No, the costume's just for a bit of fun. If it offends people, I don't have to wear the costume, but people requested it after the last time I took it away. Okay, I'm just going to move the power back now down to power. Still flying manually while we make the turn. Flaps up. Get a bit of airspeed going. Nice. As we head over to the Dominican Republic. Okay, guys. Flight level climb activated. Autopilot activated. Somebody subscribed, I believe. I won't see your name till it pops up in a second. Whoa. The Michael 361, is it? Just subscribe. Cheers, mate, for the subscription. It means a lot. Hello, Glenn. I was going to come over to your stream soon. This is not going to be a long one. Brad Hoffman. I can do that, mate. But can I do the 787 in X-Plane? Because the 787 in X-Plane actually works. Can we do that? Or would that be a crime for you?
Inside A024 contact Santo Domingo departure on 124.3. Enjoy your morning.
Departure on 124.3 inside A024. Departure inside A024 climbing to 10,500 feet. Inside A024 good morning. Squawk 6414.
The Michael 351, hello mate. It was you. Thanks for the subscription, mate. Hello from Belgium. Hello, mate. Welcome. Belgium, beautiful country. Not been to too many places in Belgium, but when I have been there, it's been amazing. People are very friendly in Belgium. Or the A320. Brad, I'll do the A320. But the 787 is a little bit broken on this game, as I found out on my last stream. Obviously, you weren't there for the last one, but it was a failure. I deleted it before anyone could see it. I hate buggy games. Oh, mate. Oh. What happened? My summer car is not that bad, is it, these days? So we've got some nice views as we're moving across the Dominican Republic. Brad Hoffman, thank you for the super chat, mate. Means a lot. Much appreciated. It'll be put back into the channel, I promise. Yeah, so okay, I'll do the A320. Where is it from? Cairns to the Gold Coast. I actually spent some time in Sydney, believe it or not. I love Sydney. Let me get a pen and paper so I don't forget, Brad, while we're climbing there, because otherwise I'll forget. You want me to take the A320 from Cairns to the Gold Coast. Alright, mate. How about we do that Friday? Are you around on Friday, Brad Hoffman? And if you haven't already done so, Brad, come join the Discord. It's a good place to keep on top of me and make sure I actually do your flight. Jesse, my summer car is the best game going, only because you're Finnish. Okay, now that we're climbing up here, guys, over 3,000, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to play with our controls. The RPM is good, it's a little high. I'm going to bring it down to about 65% on the fuel. I'm going to drop our revs down a little bit here now. Nice. We're still climbing at a good rate, 900 feet a minute. That's perfect for us, guys. Don't think we need to be much higher than that. And, you know what, we'll bring this down to about 60%. Yeah. Oil's good, oil pressure's good, oil's good, fuel quantity is good. Battery amps. Oops. Forgot the alternator, guys. Brad Hoffman, no worries, mate. What did it actually do to you, Glenn? What bugged out? Okay, ATC are fine. They're happy with us. They're good. And Michael, no worries, mate. Look, much appreciated. Got a nice little community going on here, and then the Michael as well, if you want to come join Discord too. Great place to kind of keep up to date with everything that we're doing. I'm very active on the Discord. Plenty of flight sims on there to help each other as well. A little bit of cloud, guys. There you go. It's looking quite nice over here, the Dominican Republic. I've always wanted to go. Okay, we're through to 5,000 feet now. Everything else is looking good. We can't take off the landing lights until we're above 10,000. We'll only just be going above 10,000 today. How long is the flight distance-wise? It is not very far. 86 nautical miles today. It's just a short little flight, which I quite like because I quite like flying the Caravan. It is a plane that works quite well, apart from the RNAV the last time I recorded. But other than that, it works quite well, generally. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. We're all looking good so far. It's looking nice out here. I like the low-level clouds. See, look, I played a game only on medium, and it just shows you how good the game still looks on medium. You don't need... I keep reading these forums, and people are building monster PCs. No offense, Curtis Hard. I know you have a monster PC. But anybody can really play this game. Like I said, I'm using the RX 590, 8GB. That 590's been out for a long time. And I can play on higher settings too, but it's because my Wi-Fi, I don't, for streaming wise, I just toned it down a little bit just to, I'd rather you guys be able to see what we're doing. I don't think there's anything wrong with this though. I think it looks great. It still looks great. I mean, some of the clouds are a bit pixelated, yeah, of course, but for what I've got, definitely happy with this. So yeah, 86 nautical miles, that's all we're doing today. But in a caravan that takes...
Inside A024 contact Santo Domingo Center on 126.9er. Good day. Center on 126.9er, take care inside A024.
Pilot2atc is talking to us there. Yeah, they're fine. They're going to keep chatting. Roger Askey, hello from
Center
Lancaster, Pennsylvania, USA. Hello, mate. Welcome to the stream.
10,500 feet.
Inside A024, good morning. Squawk 6414 altimeter 29er88.
Squawk 6414 altimeter 29er88 inside A024.
29, okay, altimeter 29er8. 6414, okay, we are squawking 6414. If anyone wants to know, this is what I'm using for my ATC. You can see where we are here. I'm not quite following this flight plan because we're doing a straight through GPS. This is its own made up one. It doesn't matter. We should be fine. We'll connect onto around here. This is there's Beeper. BPAL. So we are flying to BPAL. So we will be cruising along this way a little bit. ETA around 38 minutes from now. Apparently I need to learn how to schedule as well. Inside R. Why Inside R? You not like my call sign? I'm a bit boring when it comes to things like that, I must admit. I'm very boring with things like that. Just having a little look in the Discord here, what's going on. Let's check out my new dispatch thing in the thing. Oh yeah, look, Jesse, Barstow, 189 miles to Carlsbad. Nice, okay, so it's now saying when you're doing the jobs too. I like that. And Steg completed a Las Vegas to Cedar City. Nice, okay. Yeah, I like that new little link bot. Richard, can you use that for any aircraft like the A320? Richard, it works with any aircraft. Okay, so look, we'll talk about Pilot2atc. I've done actually a tutorial, Richard, on the channel. If you go through the tutorials on the Microsoft Flight Simulator, I've actually done a tutorial on how this kind of works. But basically, today we're doing a VFR flight. If I'm flying with the jets, the main thing is you type IFR. Now I can import a flight from SimBrief directly into this, which is really handy, and all these points will just come up. But because I'm flying VFR, all I did was put in my two waypoints, which were my two airports, and that was it. And then I built the rest by using SIDS and stars, and then it built this by itself. This is a really neat little program. There is a free trial on it. There's a 7-day free trial. I don't like the ATC on the game. I think it's a bit rubbish, and I like that I can talk to this one and it talks back. So this is kind of like flying VATSIM without flying VATSIM. Some people aren't confident enough to fly live and talk to people live, which is understandable. I'm on VATSIM, I'm on the network. I've done a few with X-Plane, but I've never done it with Microsoft Flight Simulator myself. But the problem with VATSIM is if there is no controllers in the airports that you're near, like I'm flying in little islands at the moment, the chances are you're only using Unicom, which basically means you're talking but nobody's talking back. This, no matter where you are in the world, always has a controller talking to you because it's generated by the computer. Now it is Microsoft Windows voice packs on there, I do need to download some more voice packs and change it around to make it a little bit more interesting. So I could put, like, you know, we're in the Dominican Republic, I don't know, Portuguese do they speak? I don't know. I could have an English-speaking Portuguese man and he'd have an accent. You know, we can do that kind of thing. So look, there's a lot we can do with this. There's definitely a lot we can do with this. It's a really good piece of kit. Highly recommend, especially if you look. I just don't like I said, I just don't like the ATC on the game. Okay, so look, I've turned off landing lights. We've now just gone above 10,000 feet. We're about to hit our cruising altitude today of 10,500. Not very high, but we're not going very far either. So look, it's looking pretty good. I think the Caravan is one of the best planes on here to fly for learners. It's probably the most simple. The thing with these planes are, you just got to learn the GPS. Once you learn the GPS, you can fly any of the planes in the game. But some of the GPS is a little bit more tricky than others, but this one's not too bad actually. I find that this one's alright. Okay, we're looking good. Now we're hitting cruise. We should hit our speed up a little bit now, so we might just pull the power back a little bit more. I want to cruise today about 150, and that is the plan, about 150. Nah, just learn Portuguese. Richard, yeah, look, it's just another option there. Say, like I said, look, I'm talking, it picks me up. So you do have a push to talk button. I'm just using my mouse and actually touching it. For some reason, every time I sign and push to talk, it doesn't work. So I'm just clicking it on my second screen. But say if you had this up in the background, if you just press your push to talk key on your joystick, say, you could just talk. And say if you don't know what to say, so say, look, we were taking off. We'd request. I mean, I'm talking to the tower now. So the problem is we're talking to the tower. You can see here the control. But say, you know, when I get to my approach, I'm going to be asking for an approach of some sort. So we're going to be coming in RNAV. So I'll be asking for this. Now it comes up in this little box here. If I click it, so this is what I have to say. If I do push now, I can say my co-pilot to say it. Now my co-pilot is doing a lot of the jobs, but he can actually be turned off and I can do all communications. You can turn him off. I've got him on. It's just a bit easier, especially while we're streaming. So if I do push to talk now and say inside 024 inbound 1,500 feet, request RNAV approach to runway 8. We will be saying that once we come in a bit closer to Beta. Is it Beta? Beeper? So it can help you out as well. And once you learn what you need to do at what parts, when you do change over to VATSIM, it becomes a lot easier because you know what you're saying. This plane looks small enough to fit under a bridge. Let's find out. Of course, Mr. Glenn Brixley, of course. There's only 3 likes, guys. Make sure you hit that like button. It helps the channel a lot. Don't forget to do that. There's a few of you watching. But yeah, it's looking quite nice down here. Nice up in the sky. Okay, so we're now hitting our 145, you know, that's nice. Revs are good, fuel flows are good, temperatures are good, RPMs are good, pressures are good, everything's looking good. We should be in for a pleasant last part of the flight. Yeah, it's a real clever piece of kit. Now, to buy it fully is a little bit on the pricey side, but you're getting a lot for that, remember. So, but definitely try out the 7-day free trial. I definitely recommend it. It does take a little while to get used to it, but you can actually build flight plans yourself from this as well. Like I said, you can import it. I don't want to change too much. If I lose any of this, it goes bananas. But, you know, like I said, if you had your sim brief, if you have all your waypoints, you just copy and paste them from the sim brief page. You just press this import and a box will come up. You put them in and you're done. And that'll bring up the whole flight plan of what SimBrief says. Now the radios are here. Now you can change the radios. The radio is actually connected to the same radio on the plane. You can actually do it on the plane if you wish, or you can have a second box if you click here. So I'm just flicking between them here and typing it in here because it's easier. I do want to get one of those SATEC radio panels, and then I'll do it automatically myself. But to fiddle around on this game with these knobs is just a bit of a pain in the ass. So I'm using this, just typing in the frequencies and changing them. But again, if you wished, if I actually did it on the game, it would actually connect, because the two pieces are connected, so they know what they're doing with each other, if you know what I mean. It is a real good piece of kit, a real cool piece of kit. There you go, got a couple more likes. 5 likes. Come on, guys. 16 of you. Let's get some likes going. Come on. We can do it. So it's a nice flight to the Dominican Republic. We're heading, the idea of our on-air is that we are heading over to America, just very slowly from St. Lucia. That's where we started. We've actually visited most of the islands out here now. Well, the ones that we can actually land in. Simulation Nation, sorry I'm late. Been trying to find that truck bot, but no luck. Simulation Nation, I've sorted it out. Don't worry, I've done it. Do not panic, Simulation Nation. I've done the bot for the ATS company. If any of you in the chat that do play American Truck Simulator, I do have a virtual company. I did start a stream there the other day. I have started a virtual company. If any of you want to join that, let me know. We've got about 18 drivers now. We're doing quite well. Looking really good. That's better, guys. Look at that. Mike's looking good now. So yeah, so we will do an A320 flight then on Friday. We're going to go from Cairns to the Gold Coast. He did do a super chat, so yeah, we'll do that for him on probably Friday. Hopefully the A320 is going to work for me. Let's hope. Yeah, Glenn Bixley, the game. And look, I'm not even running a great card. I mean, Curtis Hard, are you still here, Curtis Hard? I mean, he has one of those new, what is it, the 380s or whatever he's got, some super duper 16 gig monster. I bet this game looks absolutely stunning. Look, I have this manual, this is only low manually cached, but it still looks really good. Like I said, I read a lot of forums and people keep spending, like people are buying like £3,000 PCs for this game. You know, I'd say my system all in, probably around £600-700, I'd say, and it runs nicely. I've never had any CTI issues. The fact 390 24 gig weight, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, yeah. But Kurt, you never show any screenshots. I'd love to see some screenshots from you. I bet it looks absolutely. I bet it looks nearly realistic. InsideAgameR, I have a problem with ATS. What's wrong with your ATS? I don't know if I can help you, but I'll try. I don't like that big rain cloud up there. I just want to bring up my IFR map quickly. Okay, the only problem is we need to be at B pad. Okay, by the time we get to B pad, we need to be at 5,000 feet. Okay, that's fine. We've got a bit of time for that yet. Only 59. It's not that expensive. Well, I'm currently playing COD Cold War and using 8 GB of VRAM. How is that Cold War COD? I haven't played COD since like, oh Jesus, I can't even tell you the last COD I played. Is it any good? I've seen a lot of people talking about it. For Pilot2atc, that is. It's not that expensive, Richard, but for some people it could be expensive. But look, the difference with some of these games are, you know, like X-Plane is for simmers. It's not really a game. It's simulation. Like these are now Microsoft tried to mix this between a game and a simulator. So there's a lot of gamers now playing this. So for them, they might think, oh, that's a bit expensive. But Pilot2atc is definitely a piece of kit worth looking into. Guys, what's the landing speed for the Caravan? You should be landing at around 70 knots, 60 to 70 knots. For For some reason on the game 80 is a little heavy, but yeah, it should be around 80, but I've found that the perfect is 70 to 75, that kind of area. If you can be anywhere between that, you're good. I'm more of a war zone. I've not, like I said, I've seen a lot of people talk about Cold War, but I've not seen it myself, to be fair. I've not seen it. Does anyone still play America's Army? What is that? I don't even know what that is. What is that? One thing that this game is really missing is a replay button. A game from the old days. It's old school. I've never even heard of it. I'm kind of curious now to Google it. It was made by the American Army to recruit soldiers, but it actually turned out being a good game. It says I need DLC for the profile. Top Aviation, okay, I've sent you the wrong profile. I will send you another one after the stream, okay, mate? Yeah, that's my fault. Brendan Cross actually messed it up. He left his DLCs on when he created that profile for us. So yeah, I didn't know it was that one. I knew it was one of them, but it's fine. I'll send you another one, alright, mate? It was until version 3 came out and spoiled it. This does sound quite interesting. You might have to Google it. Is that too loud for your guys' ears? Get a couple of screenshots for the old Discord. There we go. Matt S just came onto the Discord. If you're there in the chat, welcome Matt. Welcome. Jesse, is Warpoppy still around? No, he started acting like a tit because my Discord was starting to bloom, and he was just being a bit of an idiot. He came on a couple of streams and started swearing and being a bit of an idiot, so I banned him. It's actually because he acted like an idiot, and a friend of mine then stopped talking to me because of him being an idiot. And yeah, I had enough of that. I was like, no thanks. I have games on my tablet and it's called Real Flight Simulator and I can fly an A320. I'm so happy. Got a fine screenshot with train sim today. Got the time bridge. Richard, do you know that you... Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I did see a screenshot. In the City 125 was my favourite train growing up. One of my favourite games that was. Okay, I think we should really start thinking about descending down to our 5,000 for the day. It'll be interesting to see, will my RNAV work after yesterday's on-air video? I couldn't get the RNAV to work, so Let's flight level change. Actually, you know what? It's not flight level change yet. Let's take out some of the speed. Now flight level change. So flight level, if any of you don't know how it works, now you can use vertical speed. Some people prefer that. I'm just going to use flight level change, but I could use vertical speed if I wished. It doesn't matter, either way works perfectly fine. But this should drop us down. We don't seem to have any high mountains ahead of us, so I'd say we should be okay hitting our 5,000.
Inside A024, contact Puerto Plata, approach on 119.0. Enjoy your morning.
Approach on 119.0 inside A024. Approach inside A024 at 9,300 feet.
It might take a couple of minutes.
Inside A024, good morning. Squawk 6414, expect runway 08. Squawk 6414 inside A024.
Hang on. 08. Okay, yeah, that is the right one. I thought it was giving us a different runway. Now you have to force the right runways. Jesse, yeah, I'm just looking at the bot. It might take a couple of minutes to sort you out. It might not be as quick. I'll check it out in a minute. Yeah, it might take a little bit to register, so just keep an eye on the bot. We'll see if he's actually going to do his job. I'm a bit worried actually that we're coming in. No, we seem to be okay. Okay, then from 5,000 that we know that we need to then drop down to... And we'll leave it there for a second. We'll leave it there for a second. Inside A024 inbound at 6,500 feet. Request RNAV approach to runway 08. No, just thinking about it.
Inside A024, Roger, Squawk 6414, expect the RNAV approach to runway 08 at Gregorio Luperon International. Expecting the RNAV approach to runway 08 at Gregorio Luperon International inside A024.
Okay, so we've been given our clearance. Nice. Now we drop. I'm going to put the mixture just up just a little bit. Hello mate, hello Trill, welcome. We're coming in for landing, so you're coming at the right time. Not that I can see anything. Got loads of time. But welcome, Trill. Welcome. Yeah, it's real race. Jesse, I think it only registers the jobs that I don't know. Is it the ones that you do on Truckbook, or is it only the ones that I? No, I didn't give you Barstow to Carlsbad, did I? Jesse, can I just check that that job you did, Barstow to Carlsbad, was that done by yourself or was that dispatched to you? Well, setting up my new router, barely made it. That's okay, mate. Okay, Richard, you're back. Hello, mate. Welcome. Where did you go? We're coming in for the fun bit now. The landing lights were turned on. We got the warning. I should have done it before, but I was looking at Pilot2atc. Did it by what the last one you did by yourself? I'm just looking on Trucksbook now just to see your jobs, because I can see everything about you, I believe. So I'm just checking. Where are you? Jesse. Logbook. Okay, so you just did a job saying from Carlsberg to Yuma taking fruit juice. Is that correct, Jesse? Fruit juice from Karma to wherever it was I just said. Trucksburg got my cars back to Yuma, but the bot won't. Maybe it's just thinking, yeah, maybe it takes 5-10 minutes. It's only a new bot, so I haven't really had a chance to even look at it. He seems to have picked up Steg's second job. Total Aviation's just finished a job. Los Angeles to Los Angeles. Interesting. So he's picked up his job. For a smoke, wouldn't it be funny if the fire truck raced past you? It would not be funny. Okay, so just going back to what we need to think about as we're coming into landing. So we're coming in from B-pad, which is down here. We need to be at 5,000 feet, which we're currently at for B-pad. Once we're at B-pad, we're going to then drop down for PP351. We need to be at 4,000 and then drop down to 3,000 for Kelso, which we should intercept the glide path, bring us all in. Lovely, our nav approach, runway is 08. Minimum stay is 660, so 660. If we cannot see the runway, we will be going around, but I think we should be okay. It's not too cloudy. I'm gonna do a new job and see if it works. All right, mate. Yeah, like I said, it might pop up in a minute. Trucksbook definitely picked up yours anyways, so here we go, boys. This is the moment we have been waiting for. What, landing? It's an RNAV approach. I shouldn't have to do too much today. I shouldn't. We'll see. And actually, it's quite interesting with the ATS company that we started. We're doing really well, actually. I think if we had started on the first of the month, we'd be definitely in the top 100, I reckon. We've got quite a few good drivers there, so fingers crossed. Okay, so not long to go now. 36 nautical miles. ETA of around 12 minutes. Not a bad little flight, this, guys. I'm quite enjoying this. So what do you guys think about me doing this? Like, are you okay with me doing these kind of Grand Caravan, smaller flights on the stream, or do you guys really want to see the jets? That's what I kind of need to know. I mean, I seem to get a lot more viewers on the jets than I do anything else. But it's okay with me. Fire truck is waiting on the runway. Well, if it was me driving that fire truck, it'd be there on time. I really enjoyed that firefighter game yesterday, the squad. Really good. I nearly thought about doing it again today, but I didn't. I see there's a few playing already. Loads of free time in December, probs a lot of people trucking. Is that what it is? Well, everyone's on lockdown again. Actually, it's quite interesting. If we look at my Trucksbook logbook, employee-wise, what have we got? Me and Ireland, we've got a couple of English, quite a few Americans, a couple of New Zealanders, one Belgium and one from Finland. Hey, we've got quite a nice little array of people. Yeah, it's looking good. This is not looking so good though. Why is it so cloudy? It's okay. Clearing itself up again. RNAV don't work, please, and then inside will probably bin it and ground, and it'd be a really good stream, even though it is already. It was good to watch. Richard, it was actually quite good fun to play as well. It's definitely different. I enjoyed myself yesterday. I thought it was a really good game. Okay, so what I'm going to do then, guys, is I'm not going to drop to 4,000 and then. So let's get our 4,000 ready. There she goes. 4,000 is ready to drop once we hit B-pad. Trill is now playing American Truck Simulator there, guys. So Trill will be streaming after me, if any of you want to go check him out. This is way better and we can see something other than blue. Yeah, look, I kind of like these lower flight stuff. I'd rather, if I'm going to play X-Plane, definitely rather do these kind of flights for on air. And Microsoft Flight Simulator. Walter, hello mate, welcome to the stream. Just in time for landing, maybe. The RNAV didn't work yesterday, it went round in circles, so it'd be interesting to see will the RNAV work today. Hopefully the RNAV will work today. Okay, a few things for landing. What do we need? We've got our landing lights set, navigation lights are on, blah blah blah, that's all good. We don't need any anti-ice stuff, we weren't going high enough today. That is all set. Our fuel mixture will have to go up again once we go under 3,000, I'd say. It's looking okay. We're coming in at 140 at the moment. We do want to be dropping that sooner or later. Simulation Nation, no worries mate. Thanks for hanging out as always. Okay, so we've already told them that we're taking an RNAV approach. They are happy that we are taking the RNAV approach. They gave it to us. They said, yeah, that's all good. Next thing that we will have to say to them is obviously when we've established our RNAV approach, so that won't be too long away. We're about to take the bend now into whatever it was called, bed pad. I miss FSX, can't get it to run on this new machine. Yeah, I mean, I like playing X-Plane. I play a lot of X-Plane on the side. For sure. How come you can't get FSX to run on your new machine? FSX can run on anything. Probably run on a laptop, that bloody game. Okay guys, we're about to make that turn. Now the good thing is with the navigation systems for RNAV, because we've selected the approach, everything should be in here. Our course of 325 is already set. The glide slope indicator, so we can keep an eye on that bad boy. That's what I like about RNAV. I like RNAV a little bit more than ILS, if I'm honest with you. Okay, so as you can see there, bed pad, we've got a bit of time till we get to Kelso. But at Kelso, we'll definitely have to be at the 3,000. It loads fine, but as soon as I click the fly button, it just goes to a black screen. Ooh. What does... They're okay. So we'll keep an eye on for the waypoint here. We're only about 2.3 nautical miles from bed pad. So once we hit bed pad, we'll drop ourselves down again, and then we'll have to drop them down to 3,000. That's probably why we have the height restrictions here, because we can see some kind of hills. I can't actually see what's the other side of them. 1.7 nautical miles. We have to stay above the 5,000 threshold. Okay, so we're just hitting bed pad now. We are going to... a bit dubious because there's a bit of a hill here. But it says that we should be okay, so... wow, this flight glide slope is pretty intense. Make me a little bit nervous. That's one good plane. Looks like we're not going to make that night landing. No, it's stayed fairly dry. It's getting a bit foggy out. As you can see, though, it's kind of... hopefully we won't need the minimums. Hopefully we're going to be okay. So we are dropping down to 4,000. We are there now. Okay, let's get ready to move that then down to... I put it down to 2,900, but 3,000 is all we need to be. Okay, P350 we've gone past now, and we need to be 3,000 by Kelso. This is where we're at now, so we now need to descend down to our 3,000. Jesus, I hope we're going to make over all these hills. We're going down. Yeah, I'm still concerned. We've got quite a way to go, but, you know, it's what it wants. Let's see. We're already through to 3,300. This time, we're going to start thinking about cutting the acceleration down. Once we start leveling off at the 3,000, we're going to keep an eye on that glide slope, and then all we then need to do is press the approach button, and boom, we should be coming in nicely. We're 3 nautical miles away. We're already down to where we need to be. We're going to try and hold the aircraft around that 120 mark. Fuel mixture back up. As we are now getting ready for our landing, we should still be okay. We should get over this hill just. We're waiting for the glide slope indicator now. Get nice and low. Can be quite a dive down actually when you think about it. Still above 100 knots. We will not put the flaps until we go under that. Everything's looking quite good. Throttle's cut all the way down. We are now dropping. Okay, flap set to 1. We'll hold it at 90, nice, slow and steady as we make our approach. Okay, so we're now only 2.9 nautical miles from the glide slope. Then we do need to instruct ATC that we are coming in for landing. Well, that we're established. Once we are established, that is the plan. We are doomed. Roger Askey, do you come to a lot of my streams? Because yeah, we usually are pretty doomed. But we're looking alright actually. We're looking fine for now. Just waiting for the glide slope indicator to start making a move. It should start moving now fairly soon. You'd like to think. No point in rushing these things. I think, you know, too many people worry about their landings and rushing. I mean, the good thing is we don't have landing legs or anything on this to worry about. We will set the flaps to once we hit the RNAV. But as we are under 100, flaps 1 now will keep us in the air nicely. The airport must be just ahead here. There it is. We can actually see where we're going to be landing today, near the water. Nice. The glide slope indicator still hasn't moved yet. We're 0.5 nautical miles now. The wind does seem to be blowing. Need to be seeing this indicator move, otherwise we're going to be doing this ourselves. Yeah, I don't think the RNAV is going to work for us, guys. We'll see. The indicator is not moving up. Watch out for that tree. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be coming in for a visual landing. We'll give it a couple more minutes, otherwise I'm going to start descending. We should have already connected to the glide path. Yeah. Sweet sound of fail. Yeah, it's not looking good for us, is it? The glide slope is not changing at all. I'm just bringing ourselves down just in case I need to take over. I think I'm going to have to take over. Still got plenty of time. Flaps 2. Flaps set for landing. InsideAgameR established on final for visual straight into runway 08 request. Well, we told ATC that's what we're doing. Glide slope indicator still hasn't changed. Not good, is it? We all have our seatbelts tight in the back here. Good guys. Yeah, bigger problems is this, isn't it? I'm actually too low on the glide path now. So the approach still might kick in. Or we're too high. Anyone got a parachute? We'll be okay. I need to concentrate now. Prepare for landing, guys. Everything's set. Revs are good. Everything's good. Lights are set. Oh, the approach indicator. It is working. My navigraphs clearly was wrong. Okay, so apparently we are on the glide path now. It was all navigraph. It was all navigraph. It doesn't matter. That's why I didn't mind coming in lower. So all I've done there, because of my RNAV yesterday, I didn't trust it. I should have trusted it. But basically, it seems to be.
Weed 260 at 4 knots.
Seems to be holding. Not quite bringing us in as straight as I'd like.
500.
Yeah, we're holding around 70 knots, perfect for landing. We've got quite a long runway anyways. But I would quite like to make that taxi because the taxi seems to be in the middle. Whoa, wow, we're getting very close to the top of these trees. Shaking as well. Windy. Okay, guys. We have control. Just missed that tree.
Landing time logged. Landed at Mike Delta Papa Papa, Gregorio
Reverse thrust.
International.
G-force excess. You gotta be kidding me. That was a lovely landing. Okay, we're just gonna yank on the old parking brake while I turn down the revs to minimum, change our landing lights to taxi lights. Are we speaking to the ground? We need to be speaking to the ground. InsideAgameR request taxi to general aviation ramp.
InsideAgameR taxi to general aviation parking via taxiways Echo 2.
Taxi to general aviation parking via taxiways Echo 2, InsideAgameR.
Perfect landing, cheers out mate. Great landing. We all get to live another day. Yeah, look, I stressed about the RNAV because yesterday, once I actually clicked approach, the Caravan went in circles. There's something about these islands out here that the navigational data is not the same to navigraphs. Look, we know that navigraphs hasn't got a full connection yet. But most of the airports are the same, but something to do with these islands, they're just not quite the same yet. But look, trust in the game. The game got us to where we needed to be. Okay, this seems like a pretty big airport, so I'm not too sure where we're taxiing to. Down the back there by the looks of it, I'd say. Oh no, there's some general aviation here. There is a fuel truck in the way though. The Michael, perfect landing, Captain. Cheers mate. Wasn't a bad landing, actually it was quite nice. Like I said, slow and steady. People always ask me what's the big tip for landing. Take your time, get yourself low early, and like If the RNAV did not work for me, I had plenty of time to fix whatever I had to do. Wow, okay, there is absolutely nowhere for us to park apparently. Oh, we're going to take this little gap in here. Okay, handbrake set. Nice. We may as well just cut off the fuel.
Off time logged. End of flight. Registered in on-air company.
It's going to penalise me because I left lights on. I should have taken my strobe light off. There you go, guys. The 6 of us, we have made it. We are live for another day. Avionics all off. Everything off. They're still spinning. Okay, engine off, but the engine is still spinning. There we go. He's growing up, guys. It's magic tear to the eye. You have to watch Troll. Yeah, I'm going to probably keep an eye on what he's up to now this evening as well. But great landing, mate. How about a flight to Cardiff Airport soon? Sure, I don't mind. Friday we're going to do somewhere in Australia. But yeah, I can do a Cardiff Airport soon. Sure. But the best thing to do is come join the Discord and remind me though, so I don't forget. And maybe tell me what kind of aircraft and stuff you want. Richard, LOL. Yeah, cat is hard. We've come a long way since the beginning, haven't we, mate? There's more than 3 of us in here. Okay, so that's all good. That's all working lovely. On air. We're nearly at level 5 before even doing the level 5 jobs. But that's good. Give us a... Okay, so the engine's at 91%, so it's going to need some maintenance soon. But yeah, that's all looking good. Looking really good. So here we are. We've come all the way from down here. It's taken us a while, but we'll go as far as here. I'd quite like to go to Haiti next, then Jamaica, then to Cuba. That's the plan. So Haiti. So we'll do another short... Well, you know, that still takes a good hour. So we'll go to Haiti. And then we'll do Haiti to Kingston in Jamaica. I'm sure they have an airport around Kingston. There they do. They've got a couple. There's an island one here. That might be pretty fun. Look at that. Norman Manley International. Okay, that's where we might fly into. And then we're going to head to Cuba. Then to the Bahamas. And then into Miami. Tough weather in Wales. Well, I'm from Ireland, so I know what tough weather's like. All my people are up here. All my staff. There's a guy in Scotland. There's my main FBO. So once I've done these jobs over in America, the plan is to go back over to England. I like to do some more stuff in England. But I'll do a flight before then if you want, mate. Anyways, guys, so there we go. There we have it. We did it. We made it. All is good. For once. I think that's the first time I played Microsoft Flight Simulator where I didn't balls it up. And Pilot2atc worked perfectly. I think I've nailed Pilot2atc. So look, guys, if you have enjoyed that, please make sure you do subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Hit that like button. Come join the Discord. It's a good way to keep up to date with things. And, you know, you can ask for flights and stuff so I don't forget. Because the worst thing is people ask me on streams. I wrote one down, but I forget them. But yeah. But thank you to everybody. Well, Jesse, thank God. What do you mean thank God? That was an ace landing by an ace pilot. But thank you to everyone that hung out today on today's stream. Kurt is hard, of course. Thank you for always hanging out. Jesse, the Michael351, Glenn Bixley, Richard, of course. Good luck on all your training sim. Roger, thank you, Roger, for coming and hanging out with us. We will be doing another flight Thursday or Friday. Move on air. We'll probably do another small one or whatever as well. We've got a few other bits and pieces. Simulation Nation, of course. Trill Sailboat, who's now streaming. He's actually streaming my VTC of American Truck Simulator. He's in the company. He's actually streaming that this evening, so that's pretty fun if any of you want to check that out. Wellington K. Wellington K. Oh, I didn't even see that you wrote something there. Enjoying your FS economy because of your videos. Zolo2407 just subscribed. Cheers, mate. Thank you for the subscription. It means a lot. Can't really go up the list anymore. Brad Hoffman for the super chat, of course. Thank you, mate. Content from TikTok. Yeah, there's lots of us. Total Aviation, Mr. Killer Bunny, Hayden Taylor, Andrew Roberts, if you're still there. I don't know if you're still there. I don't know who else is hanging or lurking around, but there we go. See you for the next flight. No worries, Michael. We will see you for the next flight. I always hang out when I'm... Zolo2407, thank you for the subscription, mate. Thank you everyone for hanging out, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye for now.